What's up, everybody? T3 Gaming. All right, we are here to play some more poker on the World Series of Poker free poker app. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. All right, so we're almost at the aces. Whether we do that today, but once we get to the ace league, that's it. I'm not going to go no higher for a very long time. Now you can see I have a 1.64 billion bankroll. Now, obviously, a lot of that was not from poker play. I got a nice little cushion from poker play, but these side events, these side games, like this here, it's a little event that goes on. These events are very free to play friendly. So I mean, I didn't spend no money at all except for the $2.99 pass I get every month, but that's for the season, to get the season going. But other than that, it doesn't give me many chips. I get my free rolls just like you would get yours every day. But these events like this here, these pay out pretty good. But the one before was the puzzle. That I think that pays out the most. I think I got over 800 million just for that. And it didn't cost me a penny. You just do your daily special quest every day. That's it. And getting that, but now you have to be able to get your special quest done. It means you have to have a bankroll to be able to do them, because sometimes these quests get to a level where you need a higher bankroll to get them done. But don't get them all done every day if you can't afford to do that with your bankroll. Okay, that's the biggest thing. So let's go ahead and check in our season quest, see what we get going on. So we're almost there. We still have 18 days left. And there's no problem getting it. I'll probably hit the 68,000 maybe today, maybe. If not, for tomorrow for sure. Probably 5 or 6 more days, and I should be able to complete this whole thing. Okay, what's in there? Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We got our first one right off the bat is bet 32.75 million chips. Okay. Now I can do that one of two ways. I'm playing now. I've hit 1.5 billion in chips, so I have established a new bank budget for my bankroll, for my playing, and I do 50 buy-ins, which would be 15 million. Because 15 times 100 would be 1.5 billion. So actually, I can do more than that. So a 2 billion would give me 200 million, 20 million buy-in, and that's for 100 buy-in. So 50 would be twice as much. Okay, so I can do easily right now with the 1.5. I could do 30 million buy-in if I wanted to today, and that's within my budget range. So 30 million would be 1.5 billion exactly. So I can do 30 million, and we're gonna start utilizing that now. Just because I go below 1.5 billion doesn't mean I stop doing 30 billion. I have a threshold. Okay, I give myself 25 buy-ins. So if I go down all the way down to 750 million, then I have to readjust my bankroll. Then I have to lower myself down from 30 to 15 million or whatever it is. But right now, 50 buy-ins is can be 30 million. Now once I hit that 2 billion mark, then I can start playing the Monstrous stack, which is 40 million. So I need 2 billion to start playing that. Right now we're comfortably playing the Colossus, and we do have a ring, and we're working on our second ring right now. Okay, and I got the ring on the first one. I'm not going to go for second one. I'm working my way up, not down. Okay, so let's go ahead and collect some freebies here, and I need to get these spins, and the higher you bet, obviously. Okay, what do I get? 5 million. Okay, so that's pretty good. We got starting off with some good ones. Oh, what did I do? I did that by accident. Just knocked me down from 6. Are you kidding me? See, that's what happens. You don't pay attention. All right, thank God I only did that once. Okay, so back to 595. I should be at 640 because I did that. But anyway, it happens. Well, I finished my first task anyway. Let's go see. Alright, let's get this done. Alright, Ace King. Let's see if we can get ourselves a royal flush here. Okay, we got 2 pairs, that's it. Okay. Okay, we should see some flushes out of this. Okay. So flushes, that's 3 million. I don't know. I should have got all flushes. I don't know why it does that. Alright, so we get 6, 9. We're gonna go 2 queens, I guess. Alright. So we get 871,000 for that. Total of 4 million, so we still gotta make up some for that losses. And we did complete some of the album books right here, so let's go ahead and jump in there real quick. Some of the lower ones. Yeah, these are the lower ones. Once we start completing the higher ones, like this one here is 35 million. See, we're down. If we can get that one, that's 196 million. So we're to a point where we're going to start completing some of these, completing all of them. And we still have a little time, but all right. So let's go ahead and go into here and collect our rewards for that. Alright, so win 20.8 million chips. Now I can either do that in a tournament or I can do that in Omaha. So we're going to go ahead. Find out what our special quest are, because this is going to determine whether I... Alright, so minimum bet's 5 million. See how this all goes up. Alright, so rank up 1 time. We're going to try to get that done today. Spin the slot machine 34 times, deal 4 times, complete 4 daily tasks. Play video poker. Okay, so we got to do that 1 more time. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we get in the bonus here. 5 million. Okay, so we made back some of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this up to 5 million so I don't forget. Because we'll end up paying, every now and then we'll play a couple of those. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in, and we're gonna bet. As it says, win, right? We're gonna win 20 million chips. So let's go ahead and pick a nice table that we want to do that at. Okay, so we're above the 3060 now. So I'm gonna bring in $30 million. So I'm gonna go above that too. 2 to 400. So we're gonna go in here, and these are the things. The higher the table you go, the better things. You get a power hand jackpot, minimum 1 card. For the, what you call it, the card that packs. We're going to start off with 300 momentum, which is good. Went up to 148 for that golden card thing, and then get the vault that we get every day. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump in with 30 million. That's exactly what we're going to buy in right there. A lot of people on this table. I got into the 15 million I got into yesterday. I did well. I doubled up pretty quickly, but there wasn't a full table. The higher you get up, the chance of having a full table. Now, most of the time these guys are going to be much better, but you still have your eggheads. So, but I'm still at 600,000. So every round that goes around, I'm going to get almost $1 million. So. Because this is considered a bet. It should be considered a bet. So, alright. So we're going to check. Give me a King 8. And we did not get King 8. We need a couple of diamonds. 1 being an ace for the nuts. Alright. So we need 274 million. That's why we got to get this momentum up. So we can get, so that's times 1, it'd be times 2. If I win 4, it'd be 8. If I get times 2, that goes in here. Alright, so we're at Pro 7 right now, so we need to, let's work on this. That's why I'm in it too. I want to get this done too, so I can get a ring. We're now level 49, so, and we get the 2 rings. We still haven't got the circuit yet, so we're going to be concentrating that circuit one here soon. All right, now we're playing for a lot of money. It's not like I'm playing for the 300,000 and I'll get a little fancy. But now here we're gonna be a little more conservative and bet solid hands. Take position into consideration. All right, so we would need a 9 to get a straight here. Yeah, to get those higher rings in a decent amount of time, you got to be playing at a high level. So I play at the level that I can play at, that I have my goal set to, which is 50 buy-ins. Now a lot of people will say that's too much, that's too conservative, but run out of chips, you'll agree with me. Again, in being this conservative, it allows you to really build a bankroll, especially if you do good in these events. And I forgot to show you this event here. I'm almost there. I'm on the last one now to get the bracelet or the last ring. So I didn't get it on the last one, the rock stars, because I underestimated. It took longer than I thought it would on that last one. This couldn't get the stars. Now that I'm playing a higher level, I should be able to get these plus 10 a lot quicker. Now I'll play the slot if something comes up and I need to play a slot machine, but okay. The thing is, these slot machines, 2 cards, and I do need cards. But they were offering legend cards rank up one time. This is a golden spin for the slot machine 34, so that's a nice deal. 4 times poker main lobby. All right, so we got. I should have raised that. I don't know what I was thinking of. Look at the community pot we got. It's ridiculous. Okay, so that's not a good flop for an ace king. See, I could lose my whole stack and it's not going to bother. It's not going to affect me. You know, it might affect me mentally. I might get pissed, but my stack won't be suffering. See, like, let's take a look and see what people's stacks are at. Okay, he's at 4 billion. He's doing just fine. He could probably play a little bit higher level. So let's see where he's at. 65. He shouldn't be anywhere near this. 65 million. He shouldn't be anywhere near this table, but he is. 360 million shouldn't be nowhere near. That's 10 buy-ins. 3 billion. He's good. He should be higher. Okay, where's he at here? So he got 2 pair and he just got chunked. So, all right, Jack 6. We'll go ahead and fold that. How come they don't let me click on this guy? 2 billion. Okay. How come they don't let me in there? 44 billion. Wow, he's got a nice little stack. And 253 million. So he's out of his league too. Now the most I've had, I had like I think 2 trillion at one time on my other account. Okay. So basically, I just gotta look for the right time, right spot. So. To get my chips in the pot. If I can double up here, that's 30. If I get a momentum of 2, that's 60 million to going to aces. And if I get to the aces, that's going to bring my 900 million for that season up well over $1 billion. So I'd like to do that before we get to it. And we still got a day and 8 hours to get there. All right. ace, deuce. Everybody in the dark, they play every single hand. Just chill out and play the hands that you know that play good multi-way. Sorry about that little tie. Play the hands that play good multi-way pot when you have a lot of people in there, like your connectors. And if I'd been 8-9 suited, I probably would have lumped in. Just because I know that 8 people are going to be in the pot and I'm going to get paid if I hit. Alright, now I don't see a whole bunch of people raising too much pre-flop, but now if they start getting a little silly on the pre-flop raises, then that's going to affect what I do. Okay, so 10 jack, that's definitely a hand I like to see a flop with. Of course, some idiot's always going to raise it. Okay, I'm going to fold. Not enough really's in there. 8, 9, 10 jack. That's a good flop too. But you got the flush draw out there, and let's see if the queen or the 7 comes out. Alright, the flush came out anyway, so we'll see if somebody got the flush. So these guys been around a while. You got 555, so that's a season pass. That's the thing I'm playing at. Okay, we're going to fold that. Oh, I forgot. This is win. I get a win. 20.8 million chips. Alright, let's go ahead and take a spin here, because this helps with my plus 10 too. So that's 2 million. Alright, you got aces. Nice hand. Nice hand. He's collecting some chips over there. Alright, the old king 8. Sure, bet 11 million. Bet 11 million, still had 2 callers. Three callers. Alright, so what's he betting with? He got a king? Or does he have the 9? He has to be calling with the king, so if he doesn't have at least a king, that's a moronic play. Okay, so he has a king, he has a king, and it's 10 played. Okay, well I'll complete it. I'm half in anyway. Three, 4. That's not looking good. Here's my 4. We'll check it again. You got a flush out there, and I got a 4. So even if another 4 came on the river, I'd be reluctant. I might, if it came to me, I might bet a little bit just because I had the 3 4s if it came on the river. But other than that, yeah, we're out of here anyway. Let's go ahead and bet another 5 million and bet one more. So that means that goes for the slot machine too. I can't go up and down. Okay. Because I will lose a little bit of my bankroll just by playing that slot machine, just so I can get some of these quests done today. Because if I'm not hitting my hands, you know, I'm not hitting them, I'm going to have to go to a tournament or So let's go ahead and play one more here. 4 million. So we're down to 588. And I also lost 50 million because I wasn't paying attention. $148 for a shot at that. Come on. Alright, let's try it again. Nothing. There we go. 61 million. That was a good win. So we got that. Let's go ahead and quest completed. We're on number 3 now, where we're gonna have to play 10 hands. Okay, so we gotta play 10 hands. That's not a problem. We're gonna do that anyway. So now I don't have to play the slot machine, but I do get a free spin. So we will take our free spin. Hopefully they put it at the 5 million mark. Okay. So spin the slot 14 times, so we'll get that spin. Spin the slot 34. We should get that today too, I think. So you gotta do at least 5 million bet to do that. Play video poker. Complete any quests from there. Alright, so we gotta get those done. Okay, so we're at still. Oh, that's a nice hand. I'm gonna probably put 5 million in there just so I can get some of these people out. 5.2 million. Hopefully I get half of them out. Look at that. Call, no problem. They had no problem calling. 5 million. Okay, so hopefully he gets out. Alright, so I get over here. I have no problem right now taking this part down with the 24.8 over. So ace 10s will probably call me. He called. King, queen, hand it over. Alright, so we got that. That's good. I wish I had a multiplier. I would have got yeah. That's good. I'm gonna limp in to put somebody will probably raise it though. Okay, we got an 8. I thought we started with 250 momentum, but evidently that should be higher than that though. 4 million? No thanks. I don't know why my momentum's not higher than that. Okay, that's for the hand strength right there. I think once the hand over, it shows. Cause I think I had 2x. Because we're at 146 now. I think we started at, yeah, see, we're at 2. Once we get to 1,000, now we're gonna fold that. A lot of people will play that A7, but that's basically under the gun right now. Alright, so we got a quick double up. Let's see where we're at in our stack now. We're back to 669, so we're up 30 million right now. So you're not playing all the hands, just play the selective ones. So the 7's out there. That's just a trouble hand right there. Now what can he be doing that with? He's obviously You get the straight on the turn. That's what he's doing it with. Okay. Get the 096. Let's see. I'm still trying to build my gems up so I can get a freaking avatar. I'm not gonna connect to Facebook just to get my picture in there. They should let me upload it, but they don't. I thought they did, but evidently they don't. Alright, so I need a 7, and I'm not going to call any bets trying to get it because that's a gut shot 7. Alright, no bets. There's a 7. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let's go ahead and put 8 million out there. See if I get a loose call here. A loose call? Come on, give me a loose call. No loose calls. Unbelievable. Okay. So we're at 62 million. I'm going to call that because I'm already in it, half in it anyway. Almost got another 10 spins. I figure we'll need to get that to 200, and we should be able to get that bracelet. And I'll show you guys that as soon as we get these added up a little bit. I think I'm not sure exactly how many I'm at. I think I'm at 8 or 90 or something like that. We'll find out once it, yeah, we're going to go ahead. Once that goes in, it'll tell me how many I have, so. All right, at 2-3, we're not gonna play that hand. Okay, so we should have what, 6 or 7 hands by now? 6 hands, so this will be 7th hand. Yeah, these guys have been playing a little while. See, 554, that's basically your people popularity for that season. I'm at 68. So this is I didn't finish the first season. I only played for a little week because I thought about doing this and I decided against, no, I'm definitely doing it. So I'm up to 68K now. So it doesn't take long to get up there if you play for a year. I'm telling you, you can get that done probably easily in a year. All right, so we get the 310, probably not going to do much with that. All right, and it's probably a good thing that we did. All right, so this guy's playing on a 30 million table. He's got 1K, so he's got to be new. 18 million. I mean, one thing, this game is very generous about giving you out chips. He probably got that just by playing the free rolls and stuff that they start you off with. But if you just play the right events and don't be kissing your chips away, especially on those tables. I'm telling you, when you get higher, I'm gonna go ahead and call this higher leagues, you're gonna have to play minimum. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got an open-ended. Okay, yeah. I know that's probably a weak fold there, but we got a full house out there. And it's probably a good fold now because they've got 8s and 5s, so somebody has a full house. Those are hands that, especially on a free poker site like this, there's a good chance that they're going to be out there. So now I worked hard to double up that stack. I'm not going to go give it half of it away. Actually, all of it. I think it's at 110 million. All right, now we'd definitely like to get. We're getting close there. So we're about 2/3 of the way there to get that number 7. And we're at level 48 or 49, so we're almost there too to get the half-century mark. All right, I think this might be the last hand here. Yeah, so this is the last hand. Once this, we'll see what we got to do here now. All right, so we're on quest 4, win 8 hands. Are you kidding me? Alright. I don't like the win 8 hands part. That could take a while. Okay, get the ace out there. I don't like the ace being out there. What a joke. Alright, we're gonna fold it. I only have one caller, so more than likely, if he was the only caller, more than likely he had an ace. Even if it was ace deuce, I still think he had ace, and I was beat. Yeah, this is BS. Putting these win 8 hands in there. I could be here all day trying to win 8 hands. I've only won, what, 2 hands since I've been here. 30, 60, and above, so. Now I could go into 30, 60, just bring $1 million in there and just, that's like my little trick, and just throw them in when I have a good ace or something. But I also want to work on getting my chip too, and these spins, and I'm going to get those a lot quicker. If oh, I didn't even see how many I had. It already reset it. Surprised that doesn't let me see. All right, Queen Jack, 8-3. So they're not showing strong, that's for sure. All right, we'll get the old Ace Jack. Let's see what's going to come my way here. Okay. Now I just hope the flush doesn't come out. We're going to bet 7 million. I'm going to go all in. If he's got a set, good for him. 8 Jack. Here we go. Send it my way. I love it. All right, so we only have 50 of those, so we got a ways to go. So he did that with Jack 8, not realizing I raised. No, I didn't even raise, did I? Alright, so that's half. So I took away half his stack. Queen 8. Top here. I'm going to go ahead and bet a blocking bet just so I can see the river. A lot of times they'll just call and maybe we get a check. Alright, so I'm going to bet a little bit. Assuming I might have the best hand. That ace could be out there. Okay, good. So now we get 2 wins. So we collected a couple. Well, one good one, and that was a cheap win there, but we collect, aces. Alright, so where are the stack sizes? We've got a couple big stacks out there, so. Alright, so we're going to raise to 10 million on this. I'm hoping to get, I don't mind the short stacks throwing their stuff in, but. Okay, so he's at 18 million, so they're all going in. Ace 10. I just hope they don't get a flush. Here we go. Set his ass up twice. Oh, we're at the Aces Club now, so. Alright. Took all his crap. Now we're looking good. With a table lead now. Now we'll just sit back and collect a couple good wins here. Alright, so we got 3 of 8. That should be the only time they do that, but every now and then they'll. Alright, so what we got here? Rank up. We got the rank up rewards. That's good. Slot machine. We got to do those. And we got to deal 4 times and that. And so we'll get most of those done. We'll go ahead. Yeah, he has 171 million, so I got more chips in front of me than he has, basically. All right, did I get my poker chip? Yeah, I did. So we're on 8 right now. Let's see if it'll let me in. There we go. Only 3.5 million, but we'll collect it. So now we got the 7. Now we got to get 8. All right. And we're on level 51 now after that win. Yeah, we're going to fold. Like I said, I'm not going to go silly. I'm going to pick my places. Be most of the time I'll be in late position. Alright, so we'll see here. Let's see inbox. Got some more bonuses. We got 1.4 million and we got the rank up. That's 11 million. We're just collecting them everywhere. Alright, 6-8. Like I said, I'm not going to be looking to get any higher than aces. But I do want to get my chip. I mean, I can rank up in the aces and I should be fine. I don't think the amount's going to go up, but once you go up a whole league, then everything's going to go up. I'd have to look at the leagues here. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Next rank, safety threshold. Club benefits, that's where everything is. Alright. So let's see if I can get back in here and take a look at the club benefits. Golden card times 10, club safety gift bonus, invite, daily gift cap. Daily Blitz jackpot. Okay, so alright, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're probably gonna just stick around here at A1. I don't want things to go up high. It might go up every single one in the A's. I think it might. I hate when that thing comes up in my face. I couldn't even see the damn hand. Alright, so let's go ahead and let that one go. Where are we at? We're at 1.781, so we're up quite a bit for today. Alright, nice one. Ace Queen and Ace 6. His Ace 6 got counterfeited the minute that King came out. He was in trouble. But yet he didn't recognize and he stayed in. Alright, so let's see if I can get myself a nice cheap win here. Give me an Ace 2-5. God, I hate this thing popping up in front of me like that. God, it drives me crazy. Alright, we're going to fold that. Okay, we got some pocket 8s. We would definitely play a little here. Depends on how many people get in. Because they've been seeing some pretty good hands by me, so I'm going to raise 4.4 million. So I got a couple people out. If I can just get, yeah, of course. Now he's knowing I've been taking him down, so hopefully he's not folding. So this guy's an idiot. Who knows what he has? I don't care. I'll take his chips again. Of course, he has to be the knucklehead that stayed in the hand because he doesn't know how to fold. Try to give me a cheap win, but ass nuts over here wouldn't comply. It's alright. He's the reason why I got 144. I got all of it from him. So I just got to make sure the next 3 days that I finished thing, because I don't want to go down in level. I'll have to. So I need to get to that safety threshold. That should give me some more time. Okay, 6-4. We're on the button, so we're 3, 4. We need a 5. 5 is what we need. Not a jack, and definitely not a damn club. So alright, so that takes care of that. Alright, 10-9. Every goddamn hand this guy I'm gonna call, because 10-9 is a good connector. Okay, now we're folding. This guy's a moron. He needs to get off the table. I could have 5 wins by now if it wasn't for him. Here's my 10. No, he's got aces. So he woke up with one. Good for you. King 6 though. Probably because he didn't believe him either. Alright. Every hand. Just go away, will you? Damn. It's gonna be my ATM machine for today. Alright. Got a free spin. I'm gonna go ahead and spin one just because I want to get some of these damn spins for the thing. That's alright. I'll save it for when I need to win 20, 30 million. Okay, ace 5. We're gonna go ahead and call that. Why raise? That's not even a freaking raise. Why? I hate when people do that crap. Send me all in 37 million so I can get out. Freaking idiots. Alright, so we get the 5 and the king, so basically we're done. Ace king. Hope I can get a couple people out. Oh, he's calling. There we go. Okay, we get up to 70 now. Almost getting to that next chip. He finally get out. I don't know why he called with what he called with. Okay, so get the open ended, but we get clubs out there, so I'm not happy with that. Yeah, we're not going to play along with that. 1.788. Alright, so we're getting some. Yeah, I had it straight, but whether the flush is out there, we'll see. We won't see it. Alright, we're almost at 4 times. Alright, so we're down here by the button. Oh, we are the button. Alright, we'll call 400K. We get top here. And we'll check. Alright, we got Jackson 7s. The problem is there's a 7 out there. If it checks to me, I'm going to bet. Alright, so I'm going to do a min raise. He'll call because that's what he does. Now him I'm worried about because he could have 7 because why is he calling? Now if he throws them all in, I'll give it to him. Alright. We'll check. Yep, I knew somebody had a 7. He had kings. So I wasn't going to do anything. Somebody calling that re-raise, they get to 7. They're trying to think they're freaking Phil Ivey and goddamn slow playing on a free to play site. Alrighty. So I think we got we're halfway there. So we got to get another 4 wins. Alright, see what we got for our bonus here. Queen 7. We'll call again. I gotta get that. Okay, we're not gonna call that though. King 10. Nice little connector. Mr. Limplord over here. If he does that 2 million, I'll call him this time. Yeah, that's what I figured. He's not getting away with it this time. He's probably trying to win his 8 hands. That's why he's doing this. I'm going to call it King 10. You know, I should have called, but okay, I'm glad I get out because that would have put the nail in the coffin there. King, Queen. So he had straight, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Actually, I don't think he had it. He had a King, Queen. Oh, he had the full house, I think. That's what he had. No, he had 2 pairs, so I would have beat him with the 3 10s, but I wasn't going to stay in there and He needs to get off the damn table. He's preventing me from getting my wins with these stupid calls. Alright, we get some pocket eights. I'm going to check this time. Of course, nothing. I was hoping to get a friggin' 8. Okay, now the question is, ace may not be out there, but that 10 definitely could be out there. I'm gonna call. You're not gonna throw 400K out there. And he did have the ace. Why ain't you betting your ace, you stupid idiot? Let's say be 400K. I could have raised 6 million. He probably still would have called. All right, we'll play that. Queen 4, nothing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Let that one go. Oh, he's gone. Maybe I can steal some blinds and get a few wins here. If not, I'm going to have to end this video because I'm not going to sit here all day trying to win eight hands. Can't do it when Ellery over there is betting 5 million. Jack 9. Let's see what we got here. Definitely going to raise if it gets to me. Oh, he called. Go away, will you? Check. Good. He had no business fucking calling, but he was doing it anyway. What a joke. Alright, we'll call the 400K. So we get 5 now out of 8. Alright, we get the 3 out there. We're going to need an ace or a 3. If that's all he's betting is 400K, remember, we'll get 165 million and we're playing 30 million buy-in, so 400K is nothing. Okay, so we got 3s and 4s. So the question is, does he have any 4s out there? He's playing like a schmuck, so who knows what he has. Alright, so we'll check. Alright, so 7, 4, Jack. Do they have it? I'm gonna call his 400K. Well, he called, so I'm not. Okay, so he had the 3, he had the 7, so he won it. At best, I had a little mini bluff catcher, though, but I wouldn't have called much with it. Okay. I wish 2 clubs would have came out there, but they didn't. Alright, now we need a 10. And there's the Jack. Well, that's going to be good enough. Probably not. These guys don't bet their aces. They don't bet the aces. Well, I'd love to have a cheap win, though. That'd be nice. $2.4 million. Couldn't just check it down, could you? Oh, whopping King 7. Alright, we'll check that, and we got nothing. Absolutely nothing. At the table, still in the hand. Okay. So unless I hit a king or a 7, I'm pretty much not going to get a cheesy win. And that's not going to help at all. You got an 8. Not betting his ace. You're gonna get yourself in trouble not betting your hand. I'm telling you, you're gonna get beat by a flush by doing that crap. All right, so we get the 6s. They're all. So I'm gonna call his 1 million because I get set value here. But I'm hoping everybody else calls. What a joke! Hit me 2 6s. All right, so I get overpair, but that doesn't mean somebody else doesn't have a high overpair than me. But a 3 could come out. I'll call a little bit, not a whole lot. Maybe 3 or 4 million. I'll call his 1.2 million, that's for sure. I'd like to see a 3 come out. No hearts. There's the ace, so that's going to end it there. Now, do I call a million again? I'll call a million because that's nothing in comparison to this pot. So I need a 6 or a 3, and I might have a chance. I'm going to call the 1.2 million, and that sucks. All right, so we definitely didn't win this. So let's go ahead and bet you guys so I can get out. They're all checking now. Ace Queen. How are you not betting that? He had my 6s. What a joke. Okay. I'm on the button. Not a good hand, but I need to get a couple wins there, and I'm on the button. So see if we can get a freaky flop here, and we didn't. You guys are calling stations. I could bet 6 million pre-flop and half of them will still call. I have my straight. Six, 5. Nice little connector to get into a multi-way pot with. Three, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got an open-ended straight draw. So we definitely could use a 9 or a 4. I'm going to go ahead and bet a little bit semi-bluff, see if I can get a couple of these people out. He calling. Let's all call, huh? There's my 4. See if I can get him to call a little bit more. Oh, he gave it to me. All right. So now we get, what, 6 wins now? And I'm not going to call with 5-3. Let's forward. So we got, what, 6 now? Yeah, so we need 2 more. So look at that, 4.7 billion now because I made the aces. It was 900 million. So I'm telling you, you can play this game easily free to play. Some games say they're free to play, but you can't really play them. This you can play free to play. You just got to have a little bit of coin management. That's it. You get through that season, and you get yourself up to aces. That's 5 billion coins. If that can't last you through a season. now that I do have the ring on the Colossus, as soon as I hit 2 billion, I'll be playing the Monstrous struck. I think that's what the next level of sit and goes are. Tournament, I guess they call them mini tournaments, whatever they want to call them. All right, so we get 10 jack. We're definitely gonna get in there. See if we get number 7. 5.7. If they all fold, I don't know. He called, so I'm not gonna know. All right, it's a good thing I didn't. He's got Queen 10. So he'd have beat me anyway. 7-8, yeah. King 2 on the flop. 6, 7. Of course, somebody's got to be silly. And again, he could have aces. I'd do the same thing if I had aces too. A bet that big. If you want to play, you're going to play. But I would, if I had aces, I'd be tossing them in right there. You don't slow play those damn aces. Ace 9. You got what you deserve for doing that with ace 9. I'd do that with aces, kings, or queens. Queens and jacks probably be a little bit lower though. If I can get up to like 140 spins, let's go ahead and then I should be able to get that ring today, because it's hard to get that last one. It takes a lot. All right, so we got 6 million. $14 times. Okay, so I got that one. Ace 10 7 8. So we're almost out to the 4x times. This 12.69 million. I don't know if I'd caught him if he didn't, but I sure hell was thinking about it. I would have had it too. 10 jack, king 10. I'd have had it. If he didn't call, I probably would have called that. Get these knuckleheads off the table. I got 2 more hands to win. I can't deal with knuckleheads like that. And 5. It's not like you can bluff because nobody, they all call it. Mm-hmm. $2 million. Jack 7. All 5s. You gotta be kidding me. Sorry ass flop. Anytime. Go ahead and spin one more time here. Yeah, see, I get a lot on that bar there for spinning 5 million. See, look how much I got there. Go ahead and spin it one more time. So we get 100 spins now. All right, 1.78 billion there, so. Five, 7. Alright, there's definitely straights out there. I would need a 7 and a 5. I'm going to call this 1.6 million. Four, 5, 6, 7. 7 and a 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't give it to him. He has it. I mean, straight or flush, I don't have it. If I could have got a 7 or a 5, I'd have called him. Come on. Anytime. People take it forever. Okay, we'll call that Jack 8. There we go, min raise. What a moron. God, that thing drives me crazy. I wish they'd do away with that crap. Alright, I had enough of this. These guys drive me crazy. Alright, so we have been promoted Aces Club, bigger prizes, what to do. Okay. So the thing is, I'll come in later and I'll finish this up because this video is taking forever because I can't get anything. Alright, so let's go ahead and claim that. I'll end up getting the slot machine. I'll get the deal 4 times. Complete 4 daily. That's bullshit they have that stupid win 80. That's ridiculous. It takes too long. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a spin here. See if I can win back some of that last hand I had there. Alright, so we're back at, so we're up like 130 million for today, so that's great so far. So now we just gotta finish this quest, and we got a whole bunch more. Looks like we have 4. We get a lot more. All right, so I don't think we're gonna be able to get it with 100. We'll go in here. We'll win 32 million. We might. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it. I don't think we're going to though. So I think it took me 100 just to get that right there. See how close to the top we get. If I get close to the top, I'll play some slot machines till I get some more spins. But once I get to the top, then we win that bracelet, the ring They give you a ring, probably. I don't know yet. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. They show a bracelet, but if you want to get all three going across, you get a lot. There's a pack. Come on, give me some damn rings, bracelets. What a joke. And I also get some coins too. It won't be a whole lot, but it'll be some. Come on, give me a bracelet. Crying out loud, these damn things. This is definitely one of the easier ones to get, though. I'll tell you that much. But we will definitely get this today, so I won't need to do a second video, but I'm going to get it today. And we're down to 80, so we're not even halfway. I'll probably need a couple more hundred. Here's a 3. Here we go. See how much that put it up? I need to keep getting those 3s. Come on, you think bracelets out there, crying out loud. Every other one, they come out like every other spin. Not the final one. Freaking joke. I didn't know what the hell that was. Not even give me a freaking bracelet. Hell, they didn't even move. Doing ×5, so I'll get 5 times. I should have done that a long time ago. Come on, give me 3 of them. There we go, there's 2. Alright, so I'll have to get a couple hundred more of those probably. Come on. Alright, so we don't have those. Alright, so we're going to call it. I will definitely get that finished. I don't want to do a separate video just for that. I'll just let you know. You can look in here. I'll show you the bracelet. That's not it. That's the snake charmer. Those. All right. $1.2. Classic 25 metal. That's the mushroom. Yeah, I couldn't get the 4th one in that. So peace, punk, sunflower. So VIP 2025. So that's the one I'm going for right now. This one right here. They give you all 4 of them. Oh, this is the rock one. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. Let's go in there and look. Yep, the mushroom and that. Okay, so those are the ones. I got those 3. That one was for the rock side. I couldn't get the 4th one. Alrighty, so we'll see you on our next video. I'll definitely get that, and I'll definitely do a video of me completing the season, so you can see me getting that 4 billion. I'm not going to get these to the M because one, I'd have to sit there and let it relegate back down. Alright, so, but I'll probably hit the threshold at least with this, just so I don't lose it. Alright, you all have a great day. We'll see you on our next video. Please give me that like and subscribe.